the way it's designed, the way it's built. Yeah.
What was that noise? Oh,
I got a bad feeling about this.
what could that be?
Surely that's not a human bone.
Jesus.
That looks really old, there. You see that, guys? These old bits of pottery in here. That is an old design, isn't it?
Yeah,
that
100% that's going back now.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Leg, and I'm out today. We're off on a little explore. We haven't been out for a little while, have we, Pat?
Nope.
So
Get out.
we're in Chichester today, and we're going to take you and show you some of the hatches, some of the ways we're looking for potential ways in on these underground Roman tunnels under Chichester. And fingers crossed, we should get into a few. I'll give you more information as we get there, and let's get into this adventure.
See ya.
Now check this out. Not many people know this, but in Chichester you have these plaques which Novio Magnus. It's an old Roman plaque. Now what this actually stands for is it stands for New Market of Chichester. So this first word, this is New Market, and this is Chichester. So there's a bit of information on that. You will see a few of these plaques in this video today, which a lot of people just walk over, they don't realise it's here. Now also just off of this plaque, just there, you have the City Walls Trail plaque. Now we will walk you around the city walls, but I'm not talking about a plaque all day long, guys. I'm just going to get into it, and let's get to the fun bit and show you the hatches to these tunnels. So there's a manhole just up there, and there's a manhole just there, and they're in a perfect line because of under the road. You notice how the road goes like that, like that, guys. Wee. Yeah. There's a tunnel that runs straight along here, and it runs under Iceland, which is just behind us, which not many people know about. Now, as I was saying earlier, those tunnels actually, if you get down into them, they're very dirty, damp, wet-looking tunnels. Almost with yellowy brown staining on. Stay tuned because we're going to show you some more information on these tunnels, but I'm just going to show you this area. We're going to move through to the crypt and then make our way back down to the back. Just here again, there's another one there, and directly, look, straight parallel is this one just up here, which is how you can tell where your tunnels run. So just over here, just in there, that is the Pottery, or the crypt in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and there is actually an entrance in the back of the Pottery or the crypt, what goes down to the tunnels.
Yeah.
There's lots of stories about an old priest what used to go through the Pottery and go down into the tunnel. Yeah.
We can't get down there.
So they run all over Chichester.
Yeah.
They're ancient Roman tunnels, but again, you've got another one here, and conveniently, if you look, it runs straight up, and they're all in a line.
Yeah.
You see that line? Yeah? The three what I've just pointed out,
Yeah.
they run straight down the road. Yeah? And again, not sure about that one. However, if you stand back and you look at the road, look at the rise. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I reckon there's something what runs under there too, that way. Yeah? Because of the rise in the ground, you can sort of see it. Okay, shall we push on this way? Actually, in the cathedral you have lots of hatches underneath which would run through. You've got a hatch what would take you up to Bishop Luffer, and that's the back of the Pottery. There is a story about an old lady who years and years ago got taken on a school trip down into this entrance of the crypt, and the tunnel what ran down up to Iceland. I will put a link in the description to that story, so you can always look and read into that story about that underground tunnel. I'll take you up this way and take you through here, and we'll come back down and round and up that way. But I want to show you some areas this way, Pat.
Yeah.
It's this bad boy. Look at this, guys. So you'll see this hatch here. This is a very, very old type of hatch. That has a serious amount of potential. That. Look at the design of it. Look at the way it's designed, look at the way it's built. Yeah.
I'm glad we did that bit first.
And again, recognise that? Yeah, another old hatch here. So look at the. Do you remember I said about how you have the landscape?
It's all coming together now.
How it curves, yeah. So if I take you down, guys, you can see the way this landscape sort of curves. So there will be tunnels what run straight up that way, and this is probably a potential entrance hatch here, but you'd have to lift it and get in there, which you can see it hasn't been lifted in a long time, and you'd need a drain key. And if you turn that way, you'll notice back that way, do you remember I said to you that's a hatch there in the middle of the road?
Yeah.
So if we just walk you back up, guys, you can see on the camera, you'll see the hatch I was talking about in the beginning, smack bang in the middle of the road. Now it's dead parallel with how this, look at how it raises in the middle here, yeah? That's not just from the road tyres, here,
Yeah.
the brick, yeah? And as I say, there's just like a maze of these tunnels under Chichester. Some of these old buildings probably have hatches and entrances and basements underneath, which you can probably enter these tunnels. I know a lot of them in Chichester have been bricked off, but you can see just from the types of buildings how old they are. So in the deanery, there's entrances in this big building here, what will take you through to more tunnels. So that is the deanery, as you can see. Nice big building. And straight down here, if I run you down, you see the old stone. The stone runs, yeah? And it would run straight up and into the back of the cathedral up that way. Now, just over here, these old manhole covers are here as well. Yeah?
Yeah.
See the difference? You see the difference? These are old, mate, and these go down the tunnel, which these are dead parallel with what's up there. Yeah? Aren't they? You look, dead parallel. See that? So if I flip you up, guys, you can see straight down, and you can see the landscape on the road on how it goes down. Now, if you smash that thumbs up button, you smash that like button, we will source ourselves a drain key, and someone we will go and check some of these hatches out. Right, guys, at the moment we're just going to show you underneath this old river tunnel that runs under Chichester. Now, this isn't actually the Roman tunnels what are under the main part of the town, but this is the tunnel what runs under some of Chichester or the River Leven. So as you can see, guys, this is where the River Leven runs underneath Chichester. Now you can see, look at these beams, these old poles here. There might be a few bats in here. Say what? Now, look up here, look at how it's all look at the brick, Pat, how it's all crumbled away. Can you see that? Look, the brick's all crumbled away here. It would have ran along here, and that's what all these bricks are in the middle. Yeah. And the crumbled ceiling. Can you see that? Yeah. All the floors all corroded away now as well, guys, so you can see it's taken a real battering from the water these last few years. Check these old rusty pipes out. And as I say, guys, this isn't actually the old Roman tunnels under Chichester, the main ones, which we're going to show you hatches and things for and ways in a bit. This is actually, as I repeat myself, this is actually where the River Leven runs. Now, if you look down there, can you guys see down there? Let's see what's down here. Let's zoom in here. Now at the moment we're probably currently just coming up to under, what's the name of that pub?
Foundry.
The Foundry, yeah, so we're currently going underneath the Foundry pub. Again, if I show you the floor, you can see these pipes running out. These are new pipes, these weren't in here before a few years back. But you're going to stay away from there. There's a dirty old looking sort of sewer pipe or something runs down into the river. And look at this one again. This one runs through under Chichester too. Now, obviously I can't fit down there, guys. I will get stuck if I go down there. So I can't crawl down there for you today. But for now, let's push on and show you the rest of this underground tunnel. I'll spin you around. I'll put the light on me. I'll spin you around and you'll see. So we've got to crouch down because if I stand, it's not a sort of tunnel you can stand in. Now the other tunnels, you will be able to stand up and walk down. But if my research does me right, you'll find the other tunnels are very sort of yellow and orange and very, very damp. So obviously this one isn't too damp because of the water has access in and can flow out. So more little holes here. Again, just drainage. This brickwork's all held up quite well though. But that's why we have this gully in the middle. Gully in the middle is so the water can run through nicely when there's only a low stream. So it doesn't just stay in the tunnel and stay clogged. But again, this brickwork's all crumbling out and starting to crumble away. So if you do find yourself exploring this tunnel, be careful, don't grab hold of the bricks above you because they could come down. Now, it opens up here to a slightly larger area, as you can see. So you see what I'm saying about the brownness on the brick, the dirty brownness on the brick. Now, this is a lot more, look at that big spider there. Look at him. Now, this is a lot more what the main Roman tunnels under Chichester will be like. Look very much like this staining, very damp sort of things. Let's have a look, let's see what we got down there. Without getting in your shot, look at all that build-up of dirt and grime in there. Now, I can't help but think maybe that might lead to a larger tunnel down there.
Yeah.
It's the cars going over. Let's get that torch right. So guys, these are part of the tunnels under Chichester. I'll just sort of show you. There's an old bone there. Look at this big old bone in here.
Bone?
That's a bone, mate.
Really?
That's a bone.
You sure?
That's 100% a big bone. So, tell us in the comments, guys, if you know what you think that would have been a bone too.
I'm not sure it's
definitely a bone, mate. That's a bone.
Oh yeah, definitely is now.
That's grabbed hold of it.
Yeah, no.
It's a big old bone though.
I know. What the hell could that be?
Surely that's not a human bone. It would have been washed down by the river, I would have thought, or maybe a fox come in and brought it in here, which is why you'd have the poo a bit further back behind us. But tell us in the comments, guys, if you know bones, what sort of bone you think that would be to. It's quite a large one. Now, let's press on and let's see what else we find in this tunnel.
What do we have there?
Go under the pipes. Lots of old, look at this, old bits of old pottery here. If I spin you, bear with me guys. Look at these bits of pottery here.
Oh, that's quite old, isn't it?
It does look quite old.
Yeah. Jesus.
That looks really old there.
I mean,
Let's
no one would just come down and leave
let's
it.
take that and look at that in the light, shall we?
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open because you never know what you might find down there. There's
Found a
another
bone to
bit.
start off with, mate.
There's another bit. Now I think that's a lot newer. That's the blue sort of china ware.
But who would come down here and
You see that, guys?
dump?
So you've got that there. Now, just gonna pop these other bits we found here. Now this bit, this brown bit looks really old. See that, guys? Little bits of pottery in here. That is an old design, isn't it?
Yeah,
that
100%. That's going back now, mate.
Let's take that and see. So it gets lower if I remember. So it's going to get even shorter.
Guys, you hear all that noise on top? It's all the cars going by. Oh, that, mate.
Look, there's loads of them here. Look,
No,
one,
mate, I'm
two,
not looking at it.
3, 4. Jesus. We must be in like a spider's nest.
Shut up, mate. Don't say things like that.
Have you not noticed them? Just look.
I'm not even like.
Look around the tunnel, guys. We've got one there. We've got
I'm not
about
even
3 over
looking
there.
at that spiders, mate.
Huge one there roaming about. You've got them there. Big backs. Jesus, that one's huge. Look at them all, guys. Spiders everywhere. Now, I'm not too... That spider's eating another spider.
I'll get out of it, mate.
Look at that one. They're getting bigger as we go, aren't they? Now let's press on. I'm not surprised you've got a load of spiders here. Look at that. That looks like that's been filled in almost. Now, You got spiders eating spiders down here, guys.
You've not put any galleries down here, mate, have you?
Right guys, that's the end of our little adventure around Chichester. There's probably something in there, some bits of information, what you didn't know. And make sure you drop a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button because we're still running a £100 giveaway. Check out Pat's channel and we'll catch you on our next adventure.
See you later, guys.